Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordan. Today we are going to be doing a foundation try-on review wear test with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. I have been really wanting to try this foundation. I've heard so many good things about it. This was in pretty much everybody's best of 2019 video, so I have high hopes for this. And I really hope it lives up to my expectations. I'm gonna just fast forward because I'm late. Since I'm kind of running behind and there's not really that much to say while I'm putting it on, I'm just gonna put on all my makeup really fast. I'm gonna fast forward while I put on my makeup and then I will give you my thoughts at the end. I'm not gonna be wearing it for 24 hours, that's for sure, but I'll try to wear it as long as I can. It has breathable, buildable coverage, up to 24-hour fresh complexion. That's a huge claim. And it has SPF 25, broad spectrum SPF. So that's kind of cool. Let's just put it to the test. I'm in the shade 420, and I hope this is actually my shade. Let's just dive right in. Okay, I zoomed you in. I already did my eyeshadow on my top lids and my brows. And I have been continuing to wear this as a primer and I've been really liking it. So I'm gonna go in with this, then go in with this, and then yeah. So enjoy this video. Okay, here is the final look. I am not really sure how I feel. Maybe I shouldn't layer it with this. It looked kind of odd. My sponge wasn't very wet, so I just sprayed my face before I went in with the foundation, and I don't know, it affected something. I don't know. I'm not totally loving it right now. I feel like my face looks super, super makeup-y. Probably because I layered, probably because I had to put 2 layers of this on. Right off the bat, first impression is, It smells like the soap at hospitals. That's what it smells like. It's not the most pleasant smell. It makes me think of being in the ER. So, I don't totally love that. It's probably the SPF that smells so weird. I don't know, I think it was a really good color match though. It looks like my exact shade. I will update you later. I'm gonna go get dinner and I will check in after. Okay, I didn't get to film at all while I was out and about because it was dark AF. I tried to film in my car and turn on my light, but it was so bad. It didn't look, oh my God. Why do my cheeks, why do I look so oily? I need to not put that ColourPop thing on underneath. I look soups oily, but the makeup hasn't separated literally at all. The coverage still looks really good and it's not breaking apart after 5 hours. The only thing is it's settling a little bit of my lines on my forehead, but because I do this a lot. My forehead lines right here, it's like settling there, but the coverage still looks really good. It's not separating, like I said. It just looks really oily. And I think it's just because I put on that hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer underneath and used a lot of did the setting spray twice. I have hydrating concealer on my whole face. I thought this was matte, so I was prepping my skin, but maybe that's the wrong thing to do. Like, my foundation usually starts to break apart by around 5 hours. This isn't breaking apart. I'm gonna wear this again tomorrow without prepping it underneath with that stuff, and we'll see what that looks like, and hopefully I have a better outcome tomorrow. Okay, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I'm back. I prepped my skin with the Benefit Professional primer just on like this area, a little bit on my forehead and chin. I'm just gonna go right in with the foundation. I'll zoom you in and I'll fast forward the application process again. I think this application looks a lot better. It looks way less heavy. It looks more smooth. And I did the concealer on my hand first and then went in with the sponge, and that applied just a lot softer. I like how it looks a lot better so far today, and it feels a lot lighter. Here's the final look. It was looking really dry right here and like peeling, so I had to go back in with more concealer. So then I wanted to spray it just because it kind of looked dry. I liked it better today though, for sure. Again, I hate the smell of this. This smell is so triggering. It's like take me back to every single hospital experience, and it's just not pleasant. Besides that, I think I like it. We'll see how it wears, and I will check in a bit. It's 12:51 right now, so I will check in later and let you know how it's wearing. It's 4 o'clock, so it's been about 3 hours. Don't judge me, I'm eating a raw noodle. The foundation looks good. I think the only problem is the concealer. Like, look at my skin. Like, when I put it on, it doesn't look like this. Maybe I should just wear my Bare Minerals Well Rested concealer tomorrow because it's powder, and just wear the foundation. Maybe I should put Mineral Veil. See. Yeah, I think this looks much better now that I just touched up that concealer. It's really just the concealer. That sucks. I really like this foundation though. And again, the shade match is really good for me. I feel like this is the best shade match I've had in a while, if ever. I'm happy with this so far. It's 10:51, so it's been exactly 10 hours that I've been wearing this foundation. The concealer is the problem. As you can see, my forehead is oily here. This cheek area looks perfect, and this cheek area looks perfect. The only problem is this. This is like coming apart right here. This is where it was coming apart earlier when I first put it on, and it was like peeling up because it was dry. And then I had to like spray it and add more concealer. This part right here is like bunching and it's kind of coming off. And this part right here literally looks wet. Like, oh, now it's coming off right here. That's the concealer. My chin. That's 100% the concealer. Okay, how many times am I gonna say that? Ew, like it looks so bad. Tomorrow, I'm going to wear this one more time with different concealer. I hope to find some better results tomorrow with a different concealer, but the foundation is amazing. I'm super pumped about it. Okay, here is the foundation with just the powder concealer. I think it looks a lot better without that super hydrating concealer. I like the finish of it. I think it has a good skin-like finish that's not overly matte, but not dewy necessarily. I really like this foundation. It feels super lightweight on my face, but it's pretty good coverage. I mean, I only did one layer of my whole face. If I went in again, it would probably be more full coverage, but just this layer has great coverage and it's not heavy at all. Like, it feels like there's nothing on my face. I'm excited to give this a go again without that weird concealer. I mean, I like that concealer, but it's just too much for this foundation. So yeah, it's a little after 11 right now, and I'm gonna head to work, and I will be checking in when I get home, but I should be getting back around 7:30. So that's a good chunk of time to be wearing this foundation this way and see how it wears. I'm really pumped about this. I'm really impressed by the foundation. I'm really excited to have finally gotten it. I'm gonna head to work and I will check in later. Bye. It is 8:02, so it's been like 7 hours. Oh, it's been 9 hours. I just touched up my makeup. I just touched up my makeup with powder because I felt like I just looked a little shiny, but it wasn't nearly as oily as it was yesterday. I also got lipstick on my chin during lunch when I ate my wrap without taking my lipstick off. So I had to take off my chin makeup and put on something else at work, Bare Pro powder. Ignore the background noise because we're having a huge party at my house right now. It still looks good. I'm really happy with this foundation. I think the only problem spot for me is my forehead, just because of the way that my forehead is. I don't think this foundation settles into my forehead lines as bad. Yes, they're there because I use a lot of facial expressions when I talk, so they're there, but I'm really happy with this foundation. I'm really impressed by it. I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but I'm really happy with it, and I'm really glad I bought it, and I'm stoked to have a new foundation that I like this much. It did take a little bit of finagling to try to figure out what was the best method for this foundation. Definitely not that concealer, but with this powder concealer, it was much better. I kept looking in the mirror all day, and I was really happy with how my makeup stayed throughout the day. The longevity of this makeup is so impressive. I definitely recommend. Also, if you do get it, try using the Ulta shade finder because it was like the perfect shade, and I was really impressed by the shade. I hope you liked this long-winded review / wear test. I'm sorry that it had to be so long, but I'm glad I finally figured out a method that works. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy this family party and hang out with everybody, so I'm gonna end this video here. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified every time I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye.